All right. And I'm back. Awesome. So how we doing? All right. So this is Project 3B. I'm recording this one first because, as you may recall, and I've got our order of operations pulled up right here in my kind of weird screen that I've got right now in the editing mode. Um, so the recommendation for the 3B, 3A, the 3A, 3B sequence is to do 3B first. All right. So the first step is to complete an outline of your progress report. And if we take a gander over here at Project 3B, we can see right here that I've provided you with an outline, right? Introduction, overview of the project. What work does your report cover? What is the purpose of the work? We've got a discussion for past and future work, a discussion of teamwork, and a conclusion and recommendations. Now, recall that I had said the first thing that you want to do is Project 3B, right? So that is kind of where I'm at right now. So get your outline together. This is the quote unquote easy part, right? Here in a couple of weeks, when you actually, maybe if you want to start making notes on this, you can. But when you sit down a couple of weeks or so, what you want to have ready is prepared to do this, right? Get your outline ready to go. All right, so let's look what's next. Decide on a new technology to use, okay? All right, so we know that we got to avoid using PowerPoint, Google Slides, and Prezi in my case. So now we're going to spend some time while we're working, right? While we're getting our stuff together. We're doing our research, right? We're getting our feedback back. If we are doing any primary research, we're still working on the secondary research. Maybe we're beginning to fill out Project 4A, the actual report itself. Maybe we're leaning towards certain recommendations and solutions to the specific problem that we're looking at. Okay, so we're working on all that. Then we want to review the Project 3A outline requirements, right? Introduction, technology analysis. Here are the things we want to, these are going to be our sections for the outline for this, right? So we've got our evaluation. Here's the questions, right? Everything is right there. So that's the 3B and 3B and 3A for the most part, as far as the stuff that you got to cover, is pretty straightforward. It's just thinking about between now and another week and a half or two, that's when you kind of want to be thinking about doing Project 3B, right? Now is the time you get your outline together. Maybe you can start to fill in some of those spaces and where you are, where you're headed. Then think about what the new technology is. All right. And this is when you might want to spend some time on this list, or if you've got something already in mind that you want to present to your group that your group needs to decide. And then, because everybody needs to kind of either get signed up or signed in, and make sure you use the free trials. Most of these should be free. Okay. If you run into any issues with pricing, or if you run into issues that you have to buy something, let's don't do that. Look for something that is free. Okay. Start there. Number one. Then you'll want to do kind of a group discussion, if you will, to make sure that that's the one that you want to use. Discuss the pros and the cons yourself, right? And even as you're going through all this process, do it all with a nod to Project 3A, because you're going to be, as you're doing and going through Project 3B and using the technology, you are then going to be making notes so that you can evaluate, right, it in Project 3A, which is the technology evaluation memo. I hope that that makes sense. I know it sounds kind of, as I say here, backwards, but I promise you, if you follow these steps, it will make it so much easier for everyone involved, for your entire team. Okay, guys? All right, so get your outline ready. As you're doing stuff over the next couple of weeks, right, you can kind of begin to start thinking about, okay, here's where we are. Here's what we've done so far. Here's what we still need to do, right? It's a progress report. How much? So basically in the progress report, what I want to know is how much progress have you made? What do you still got to do, right? Then in the and then you'll present that obviously using the new technology. Then in Project 3A will be an evaluation of that experience, right, of that process. And it's okay if you hate it, right? There'll be, like I said, there's going to be affordances and there's going to be limitations on all of them. But get together and follow these steps, if you will. I promise it'll make your life much easier. If you get any questions about that, just let me know. So I hope that helps out a lot. All right, guys, have a great week. Stay safe. Stay awesome. Bye.